blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least 10-minute warning before we have the restart. So if you want to jump
Okay,
out.
but where's the blankets?
Yeah.
You're allowed to put it on then. Stop saying that you put it. Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
The dog says, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you go and check out some of her videos. She's still pissed that the white dog is at 30,000 and she's at like 10 across all of them. But I keep telling her, if you weren't such a barky asshole, people might like you more, just like me.
Okay, Kimmy, we need to keep working all 4 tyres, please. Keep working all 4
Yes,
tyres.
yes, I'm doing all the time. We don't have to remind them to check them.
you bring it back, Lance?
No.
No, copy that.
Yeah, the wheels, the lights on the wheels, they don't, like, do the whole thing with the music, just these other ones.
Yeah.
Let's start the show, man.
I was bleeding, nothing to believe in, leaving all my pressure and mistakes.
If you like horizontal and you're watching vertically, take this link, use it to go to the Twitch and watch it there. It is horizontal versus vertical, and Twitch, if you want to do that too, you can, because here is the link you can use to achieve that goal if you wish. What a dork.
Fucking like a book.
I hate iRacing World of Outlaws on Switch. It's a terrible game. You figure if they've been doing games for 20 years, they'd be able to put out some shit that you could maybe play. I got some external music on. I'm gonna have to deal with that right now. 24 hours from now, someone will have finished the 24 hours of Daytona. Actually, in about 10 hours, someone will finish. I think the first race started at 5 o'clock yesterday. So 5 o'clock today. So in about like 10 hours or so, they'll be the first people who have finished. Typically, though, those first couple of sessions, like the 5 o'clock and the 1 a.m., a lot of times if people crash out, they'll just wait for the next session, which is kind of like another... said they don't incentivize, like, you know, people the right way. Just my opinion. But I highly encourage everyone get out there and watch your favorite team if they're out there doing it, because I bet you they are. In the meantime, I'll be down here doing this. As well as tomorrow, too, will be 10 a.m. NASCAR. Brought to you by... He's got a NASCAR wheel. Wouldn't that be epic to have 2 Daytona USA like simulators down here? Do some Daytona. That's like the most infectious like teaser thing. Like when you walk by or you hear that in an arcade, you know you're dropping $20 that day.
Yeah.
Or the other guaranteed $10 game I would play in that same arcade, because they usually have it, is Initial D. You ever play Initial D in a sit-down? I used to try and like figure out how to play it when I went to like the big amusement parks, because that's where the best sit-down simulators were. Like back in the day, Ferrari Challenge 355, that was epic with the gated shifter. Whew. I saw one of those for sale. Or I had been in the same vicinity as that one Sega like little gyroscope thing, because I had been to Las Vegas like around like the 90s, the late 90s and the early 2000s a couple of times. So I got to go to all the cool like kind of pseudo adult kid arcades at the time, because that's kind of where Vegas was then. Vegas was in that like, hey, we want families to come and mortgage their houses. We want the kids to see the look on the face when it's all over. But anyway, that little globe thing or whatever, where you sit in it and like, you know, it moves around. It's got a start-stop button in it. Like I've ridden a couple of those. I've ridden one where you got to hit the stop button. There's a Dave and Buster's like up near my place, and they had the boat game where like you're like simulating like riding in a power boat, like, you know, like a super fast like, you know, racing power boat. And like, dude, it just got violently like, and after a couple Long Island iced teas, you do not want to be in that thing, bro. Instant lunch failure immediately. Just done. Wait a second. My eyes deceived me. I'm pretty sure I saw a 3rd gen Camaro. Not 3rd gen. It would still be 2nd generation. It would be 2nd generation, but it would be 70s, which they have the power to do because they have the basic physics in the Trans Am, 77 Trans Am. So like, they could have a 77 like Camaro, and that would be awesome for me. Those are some of the things on Bring a Trailer I bite on immediately. Mid to late 70s like Camaros and other American cars. I do think my favorite is the 76 Grand Prix Can-Am. I've been in like, you know, touching distance of that car a couple of times, and it looks just as impressive in person as it does on the photographs. They had this car at the auto show a couple years ago. I think I've got pictures of it. They had the W13 on the wall. It was 2019, I believe. It's 2019 or 2020. Look at the photograph. It's got a date. Oh no. Don't start barking down my stairway, demon. I took you outside and picked up your poop. Once again, make sure you go and like, subscribe, and check out the videos of the dog. It's the only thing I care about. This little red thing up there is mad. All the time, because nobody watches her. As the sun rises in Turismo land, we're probably only gonna get to do like one race today. I already took her out. She pooped and peed, that's what I just said. Yes. Or what's this one? It rains probably. 800 or less. Change car. See what we got here. Yes. Does it rain? I'll hedge my bet. For 50,000, I'll hedge my bet. How about that? Is this a good one to do? Should I start here? Fuck it. Let's go. Suck it. Concert. Ghost. You know how to cross-reference stuff. City events. Well, if I had that problem, I would say, all right, let's go see what's happening on that date in Cincinnati or Columbus. Well, it's a big show. It's a huge show. No, I'm just telling you they're not coming here. They're going there, though. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, that's me. That's not the thing. Here, let me do the thing. That saved my energy.
Yeah.
It doesn't rain, does it? I don't care if it does or not. When will these video game developers learn we don't play racing video games to drive in the rain? We play racing video games because it's raining outside, you doofus. Isn't that funny how that works? Freezing outside right now. I can't go outside. Literally, it's like, well, the snow's actually pretty good for going outside. I was just out there with the Doog. I was just out there with the dog. She enjoyed herself. He had a little bit of one, a little bit of two. I guess that makes three. And then she had a nice romp through the snow, sideways like she likes to. Because that's how the bulldogs do. All right. I'm probably gonna get beat. I'm gonna go full fuel save, like on the dot, like immediately. Oh no, I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. This is gonna be fun. Ah! I think it's more fun the other way. Ooh, that was scary. All right, we're in the grass. We're on the curb. It's like a slot car. I got one thing in my corner though. I'm 18 seconds back and I'm not stopping. Can I hit the handbrake in this car? Is it allowed? Gonna dive down in here real hard. Maybe use your door to turn. Might not be recoil, but I can pretend for the good old days. Whoa! Oh, buddy. No shovey on me. I'll hit the goddamn reset button on you. How about that? Trying to keep the frickin' fenders on this Mark Webber Classic. Multi 21. power, baby. AMG stands for hammer. Hammer time, Lewis. Has everything to do with AMG, nothing to do with Lewis. KW Engineering, GBMH or whatever, is an awesome company. They make this Asher dashboard that I got right here. Little known fact. They own Asher, that's part of the same subsidiaries, Asher Racing. Coney Shocks, KW Springs, what else? What's that oil company that, was it Row Oil? All that stuff. Did you know that? I found this article I read today super offensive about AI. And like, you know, as it pertains to the new memory crisis that's happening now and stuff like that. Pretty alarming how they're going to end up fucking us in the next couple of years. Did you know that NVIDIA is pressing out some kind of new AI, not AI, but GPU this year? Let you know and notice that at CES. That's because they're going to stop doing that shit. They're just going to have you check into the AI data center that's a couple of miles down the road from your house. And just, whoa! Well, that's that. The AI just crashed and collected me. How about that for fucking bullshit? I'm gonna overcome that. Let's tell you right now. I'm gonna drive right through that shit. Get ready, here I come. Sayonara, suckers. There's a Subaru up there that I'm about ready to go pounce off of. Now I'm about to cut some laps through here. Frick, I can't believe I got hit by the AI like that. I mean, I can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Saved it. Was it that one? I don't think it was that one. It was the stupid BRZ. see it in the replay, because, like I said, I ain't stopping. If it rains, I'll stop. If they stop. Just wanted to. Felt like it. Can't believe that was backwards. Whoa! I almost did a Weber. Almost flipped it. Oh! Bang. Woo. So close. The cat, she makes me, you know, the cat go fast. And make the car go fast, because the car go fast. Hey, let's go, the car fast, yes? Well, there goes any kind of gap I had there on myself. Oh! Whoa! Man, that wall comes up on you quick when the sun's in your eyes. Hello, let's get over here. Gonna go straight through, so you can see if I can go flat. Ooh! I went flat all right. Yeah. Almost had it, till I didn't. Oh yeah. That was a ton of fun. Yeah, it is. Not quite flat. It would have been flat if I'd have not gone into 6th gear. I'm trying it again. Better believe that. Here we go. Push. Push, Kimmy, push. Oh, there's a car there. Oh! Whoops. I had it. Damn it. Right up till I didn't. All these cars are pitting twice. This close. But yeah, you're probably right. I can't go flat through there. I mean, I can, but I'm hitting the wall. Like the outside wall, like against like flat pancake the left side. One more try. Let's go. Blue flag, Kimmy.
Come on, guys.
Kimmy's getting talking in the French factory.
Kimmy, get out of the f***ing way.
Don't shout there. Sake, I went out of when I have a chance, but go to the off the passport.
Going flat. Oh! The car just stops. I was like high RPM, and then it like puts like the left corner in the wall, and it's like goes. Bah! Yeah. It's not as fun. I can run that line on iRacing when I have to be cautious. When I'm playing this game, I can put that piece of shit right through the center. Hit the handbrake with my left hand, all that stuff. Woo! They're coming to get me. Don't put your thumbs down there. What are you, nuts? Powdered milk. I almost lifted it up, man. I almost pulled the Weber. Almost pulled the Weber out of my hat for that one. That would have been interesting. Can you flip a car over like that in this game? I mean, I've rolled it over sideways with a Samba bus. That might have been Gran Turismo Sport. I'm not sure. Hey, look at that. A 5-star roulette ticket for what? What did I do today? Different. Is it just because I like dropped in for 32 miles like right off the bat or what? It's time for coffee. I'll be right back. Damn straight. And I hooked my middle finger out the cockpit when I did it. So I was just up there inspecting the Nintendo Switch setup. In order to get it down here, I gotta like unhook a bunch of stuff, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I think I gotta find a power source, because I gotta unplug it. It's got like an unconventional power source. It uses a USB-C to connect to the dock. So like I've read places where you can just hook up a USB-C to like HDMI maybe. But I have one of those. Actually, I have the adapter for that. But to go into the capture card and stuff like that, I basically would have to just have another dock or bring the dock down. Like I said, have a power source to plug it into, which is like a whole drawn out thing. I got all this stuff kind of like haphazardly thrown together and stacked on top of each other. My stream setup is like a favela, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of boxes, you know, cemented on top of each other. In an unconventional pattern. Alright, is this the accident? Yup. There's the goddamn Subaru. It was the Subaru. Whoa. And then we had some Subaru on Subaru crime about to happen. Look at that. Look at my damaged vehicle. Wait till you see what happens to it next. Ah, ah, ah. Did I just get kicked off YouTube? There's no streaming category for World of Outlaws either. Oh, I wonder if the hot ticket would be to take a US, like my phone cord. I bet you I could take my phone cord, run it from the Nintendo Switch's USB-C into my phone, like running Streamlabs mobile or whatever, and then I could possibly bring it in as a source. There'd be like 0 cameras or like any kind of like, you know, chat interaction though. Because that's not how that system works. The Streamlabs mobile system is based on like you holding your phone like in front of your face and then like having the chat scroll up on it and stuff like that. If I'm playing the game and not like walking around looking at shit like an idiot, it doesn't work. I've tried that a couple of times, and I was actually contemplating, and I actually might do it this next year because it'll work if we do the like the gimbal thing or whatever, like walking around like the car show and stuff like that, like we did last year, or sitting around. I'm not sure how it'll work out with like controls and latency and stuff like that until like I try it, but I don't know, like I read a lot of articles about like buying stuff and returning it and how like, you know, the retailers are taking a different stance to that type of behavior. So like if I don't like it, like I might have a harder time trying to get it back to the retailer, because that's why I have the GoPro camera in the first place. I waited too long. I got it for Christmas or birthday, I forget which one, and I waited too long to go take it back. Oh, not that I don't want one or anything like that, it just makes me have to change the way I do things. Uh-oh. And I still haven't quite figured out a way to integrate the two ways. No time to devote to that kind of shit. always laundry 30 somewhere. It's always laundry 30 and dog o'clock. It's taken this long to get it as janky as it is now. So I got, whoa, there it is. I almost Webered it. So I was on the YouTube getting feeds and stuff like that, and I couldn't resist the 27-second like video and like putting the clip on there. I think it was at 12 seconds. Not the clip, but like the comment, like, hey, you know, not for nothing, but like I'll gladly trade you this broken one that I have that you said that you warranty replace. Then you said you wouldn't and blew us off, and then you said you'd repair it. And then you said we had to wait till the repair services came out, and then you blew us off again. So, not for nothing, but maybe you guys want to work on that other stuff before you keep, you know, launching new products, because it doesn't, you know, doesn't instill a lot of product confidence, you know what I'm saying, if you're not willing to repair or, you know, take care of existing products that you already have in your ecosystem. Does that make sense? Because like they sold us, you know, the big, you know, motor on the premise that it would last forever, and it only lasted like 6 months. And you know, when you're a product like this, you're delightfully positioned in a manner where you can plausibly deny any and everything. Because that's what they used to do with RC car racing products and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's an end user thing. You know, it's like they say, hey, we recommend you do it this way, and then all I can tell them is I ran it in default settings, you know, with your preferred mode, and it failed. And this is the sequence in which it did so. So, you know, that being said, you know, when I look at the new motor and I say the things that I say about it, I mean it, because I experienced it leading up to what they have now. Oh, gosh. And I can tell you, the only other person that I know that still uses this motor because they have no choice is Tim. And he had trouble all the way leading up to me sending him a QR2 kit to replace his QR1. And it's ever since then, he hasn't had a problem since. 0 problems. Because there's 0 play and 0 room to have the problem that existed. The problem that existed was a dead short problem caused by torque sent through the connections. That whole like static nonsense or whatever, it's like, you know, you can't prevent that. And the load, you know, disbursement is not proper. Like, you know, like when I use the screw, even when I use the screw, occasionally it would happen. But the nature of their connection, you know, their quick release connection, it was part of the problem with the DD1 for PS4 and DD2 to begin with. The expansion bolt, like inherently, like by using that, it pushes the connection further apart. You know what I mean? It stresses that connection. Yeah, they further, you know, refined that on the new podium thing or whatever, the 33 Newton meter one, by making it like the shaft and like the QR a 4-bolt connection. Oh, they simplified the connection, therefore taking out the ability to have things happen like, you know, because this thing will slip rotate inside the shaft, because the output shaft of the motor is actually an input shaft, so it's female. So like the male section comes from the quick release stub that you put inside of it. If you're not familiar with, you know, the QR2 for, you know, the GTDD Pro and so on and so forth, it's a slightly different system than the DD Plus and the DD, which use the current system that they're releasing on the you know, the Podium direct drive. And like I was telling them the thing, like, this device will never, ever, like, you could try compatibility mode and, like, it will be severely limited, because, like, it says so in the notes there where I posted, it says this is not for children. It's actually, it's going to be limited by, you know, whatever software you're using. So if you're using full force and, you know, like iRacing or something like that with 33 Newton meters, you'll get that if you want it. But when you're playing anything on Xbox or, you know, any kind of stuff like that, I mean, it's not going to send that signal out. And like, and it was just crazy too, because like, who wants that anyway? No one uses that. Perfect example, my homeboy, you know, he got 1080 a rotation, he uses 540 of it. Dinosaur arms and low force feedback for higher fidelity. That's what esports sim racers want, so they can do picture perfect laps for time trialing and world records and stuff like that. None of this realism shit through 33 Newton meters of torque. They're delivering what we said we wanted 10 years ago today, which is like nonsense. My advice to them still to this day, and I've said this to every company I've dealt with, why don't you just make a product that works, tested that works, and is easy to use, and tested that it's easy to use. Not built in CAD, sent to factory, and then come back goofy. Oh no! And then, you know, factory just keeps reselling the same stuff under different names too, so you're, you know, destined to fail in this industry right now. So God bless the people that still do it, I guess. You know what I mean? Because I guess it's just as easy to quit. Maybe Yackermeyer getting fired and bought out like he did was like a blessing in disguise for him, because he didn't have to hear about it anymore. Causing a collision, man. It was the blue one, not the blue and pink one, for sure. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. I'm thinking of just doing it. How do you, there's no way to go right to the, I want to go to like the scapes thing or whatever. This is what I want to do. This is my Ferrari. My Ferrari car is kind of gray, it's kind of green. I believe it is kind of blue, too. See, there it is blue. It's so cold, the brake pedal right now, like, against my socked foot, and the rubber boot on it is actually chilling my foot to the point where I want to take it off. The sun is out though, so she'll probably be like getting out there and throwing some salt down and maybe moving the shovel around. It's at 10 o'clock now. If the sun stays out, you'll be having dry pavement by dinner time. There's actually a Daytona race starting in a couple of minutes here on network television streamer Peacock. They're going to have the two endurance races, the GSX races, that they were looking for the GTD-X cars to participate, but they didn't have any. Car has a lot of caster in it. Like in the block, the steering block or whatever, it's got like backward angle. So the suspension arm is mostly flat, and usually in the front is angled up in the front a little bit. But then to get you know, better cornering ability, but maintain that flat approach to the suspension, they put caster. So they lean the steering block, so the outward block that carries the steering spindle, and then that makes the wheel, you know, like I said, the angle of the block will be back, so when the wheel tips, it tips in more, so you get a better aggressive contact patch on the tire. So when it leans in, it leans down on the flat patch or the fat patch, as opposed to being flat, and then it would make the contact patch thinner. Just helps you able to load the front right better. These cars and like the two-wheel drive electric buggies that, you know, we drive today, or we would drive today, or mid-motor cars that they drive today, are very closely related. So like when I see them, like I look at it immediately, like, and I can see the way the wheels are turning, and I like visualize my stupid two-wheel drive RC car. Yeah, my drag, my GNX dragster on my YouTube channel is based off of a Losi 22T, and it uses a whatchamacallit, it uses a short course truck chassis to lengthen it. And then I use truck suspension parts, and I'm developing a new car, I'm building a new car that a lot of other people use that just uses the buggy suspension. So it'll just be a lower profile and lower center of gravity car. The only thing hanging me up now is I don't have body mounts. I got to get body mounts, and then I can mount everything. Everything's mocked up in the car right now, ready to go. It's not a Ferrari enough color, is it? I should have went with yellow. Oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna get copyright striked so hard for this, I think. So this is how it works. Sony, I guess, you know, buys the rights for the music to use in the game or whatever, and it's for a certain amount of time exclusive. And then once that exclusivity right expires, those rights are for sale probably in auction, and some Russian is buying the stuff and like just trying to fight people to see if they can fight them and to see how far they can take it. So like if I get copyrighted, like, you know, by, because I looked up the copyright license holders and stuff like that, and like they make no sense. You know what I mean? It's like gobbledygook names of like, you know, companies and stuff like that. Mixed with some Russian alphabet characters. So they can strike me all they want, I guess. You know what I mean? They're looking for a payout. You know what I mean? And they don't fuck with me, I guess, other than that, because I tried to, you know, I disputed the last one, or one of the last ones, when like the Spec 3 stuff first came out, and I won. I just disputed it, and then they didn't respond in the 30 days, and then they took the copyright off. So I could go through, I guess, every single one that's copyrighted, dispute those areas or dispute those claims, and just wait the 30 days, and then I'll have the claim, you know, I'll have the rights back. I won't have to worry about it. Tedious, and like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a game of wills, and like, you know, who's gonna, you know, outbot who. It's kind of stupid. But that's one of the things that presses me down on the algorithm too, because like I'm a copyright striker, I guess. So I'm not promoted. I'm not paying into the system. This cool shot right there. Russia? Is that Russia or England? National Textile Museum, Nagara. Why do they not tell you where you are? What the shit kind of car is that? That's a Volvo. That's a smart car. Oh yeah, this is nice. I see someone else just streaming this all the time. They have a higher resolution than I do, though. If I put out exclusively to YouTube, I could output to 4K. Like I said, broadcasting is my real hobby. The desk looks a lot nicer clean, that's for sure. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta take this button box apart. Put some new button caps on it. Wow. It's a tight fit. Yeah. No button cap, no button cap, no button cap. Broken, broken. That's it for now. Oh, that's pretty. Where's that? Spain? Rome? How come this isn't like a trivia game? Where's that? Are they purposely making like places up so they don't have to pay? Ooh, that's nice. That's Road Atlanta. No, that's Le Mans. Where's that Road Atlanta? He's Le Mans. Hey, this is where we took the picture for our GTP t-shirt. So the one nice thing about the hybrid technology for these cars, I could actually save them if people were smart about it. I think you can drive the hybrid technology cars like through the city to a certain speed without engaging the engine. And like these cars kind of like have goofy engine management systems, like, because I don't know if you've ever seen some of these things catch fire, because they're not meant to be rolling through like, you know, cities at like, you know, idle pace speed and getting temps like, you know, without cooling. They require airflow. They're like a shark. There's a lot of hybrids in my neighborhood, and you can tell, you know, which ones are hybrid or not, because when they're driving around like at the normal speed limit of the neighborhood, you can't hear an engine. You can only hear electric motor. They're going to start releasing the E-Revs in the next couple of months. So it'll be the long-range truck that they were going to produce, only that instead of having the battery that you would need to be long-range, they're going to have a generator on it. So basically, they're going to have the same V6 that would power the car just to charge the batteries. Just think it's going to be stupid. Stupid. Oh, that's a death move right there. You're not allowed to do that in a tunnel like that. Kidding me? Going to jail, buddy. You been drinking? It's a Ferrari, not a Pope Mobile. I don't know why it looks so weird. It's got the wide stretch kit, and then I put wide wheels on it, and it still looks weird. They should allow you to adjust the stagger when you're customizing the wheels. The Tesla Model Y is a 9.5 and 10.5. That's what this car needs. This car needs at least another inch or two in the back. Plug it in? Nope. I'm looking down here at my power strip. Oh my god, that is such a mess down there. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't have looked. I have an elaborate system of hiding the mess of wires that I have down there. I probably should attack it because that's where all the spiders live. You like cycle through them? No. Once you're in there, you're in there. What'd I just do? Goofy bastard. This thing has 1,100 horsepower? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. Now that you put it that way.
Yeah.
For glory and a 6-star ticket. I mean, I'm here. I already got my hat on. I think to do the World of Outlaws thing, I think it's gonna require some more testing. And then maybe some research. Like I'm gonna have to go down to the forum or whatever and see if they'll let me on there to see what kind of crap I can get away with. Because I'm almost positive I read somewhere that they were gonna, introduce in one of the updates switch compatibility through compatibility mode, which is purple, I believe. There's green, blue, purple, and red. Red is PC, green is Xbox, purple is compatibility mode, which basically turns it into a Club Sport 2.5. And then there's the last one, whatever I said. Is it? Yeah, red, green, so PC, Xbox, blue is PlayStation, and then purple is compatibility mode. 4 modes. It's a quick press here, but that's why I was telling you, like, if you have a PlayStation wheel, right? So like if you have a DD2, I think, like just for example, like not going to the new program and the new stuff. So you have a DD2, which is PC only, right? So by going through the modes with a PlayStation wheel, I believe you have compatibility mode, right? Which is, something that's on the DD1 for PlayStation 4 and the DD2 for, all the other stuff that's not PlayStation. But through that 2.5, I believe the compatibility mode purple, you can run it on anything as long as you have a PlayStation certified wheel. Like say you have the 911 GT3R combo, or you have like whatever wheel has the authentication chip in it, because like really what it comes down to, I don't believe they have the authentication chips in the bases. I think they have them in the wheel. Maybe they do, I don't know. I mean, probably do, but I think I'm not talking about running it in PlayStation mode, because you got to have, like I said, compatibility mode with a PlayStation wheel. You should be good to go, I think. I'd be anxious to hear if people have that, are trying that. Trying to make a pass without hitting anybody today. Couldn't tell. This thing will go 200 miles an hour, but I won't be able to stop it. Should not be allowed to run day races here. That is a creative use of the handbrake. We're going to use it again. Hey, good news, you didn't crash yet. This car, man, Jesus. This has like the same amount of horsepower as the VGT Corvette. No Punterino, AIO. Yeah, it won't let you punk the gearbox, so you gotta start decelerating like way sooner. Because believe you me, I'm trying to get down to second gear, but going that fast, that high in the gear range, you gotta start sooner. Hey, I made the corner, look at that. That's where the electric motor should take over from the hybrid system under deceleration. I should be able to shift into any gear I want. Because that part of the car should be deactivated. God damn, we still got like 4 laps to go. Jeez. They're too long. I'm all zoned out from like watching all those cool movies. See if I can stop it. I'm gonna go past the bridge. Oh, I know what's wrong. It's because I don't have active arrow. Practicing for my drift mission. This is kind of like nothing like a Viper. you gotta like, that orange mark right after the bridge. You gotta be hard on the binders and start downshifting there, otherwise you're going straight. Here's your spot here. Oof. Yep. Didn't do it right. Two more. There. Nope. Gotta go back further. Hand off that thing. Right? I got this one down, that's about it. Still kind of over the top. I think you're better off at the bridge. Lift at the bridge, brake at the orange. This one, here. Yeah, Ferks. As soon as like you get through the bend, you basically gotta be getting ready for the corner. Probably not enough front wing on this thing. So when I'm trying to do it on power, the front end is gobbling too much air. For the deficient diffuser. So yeah, it's up in the air. The Formula One solution to that is rake. At least that's what it used to be. Before they run the elaborate under tray. With this car, with this much power, and like the front end being the way it is, you gotta go with the bridges. So like this bridge, you gotta get ready. It's gonna get you, you gotta use that as a point to do the corners. Whoa! Get behind, there you are. Very intricate like line for this place. I just noticed something that I don't like. Stupid heads-up displays.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't like that. Hey, smack at a wall. Give me a clean race bonus, though, anyway, right? No. No clean race bonus for you. Oh, well. We got a high dollar spin, though. It's gonna be double whammy today. Get ready. Woo! Exciting, right? High dollar spins are my favorite. Couldn't resist. Yeah, look how far the front end is in the air. You can't. Oh, gosh. No wonder it reminds me of my my off-road car. It's got suspension like one. Things got more droop than modern RC off-road cars. That thing is like super droop. Yeah, that's the color I should have did. Bianco Aveo or whatever it is. Did I buy this car or did I win it? I don't remember. I think I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. The one make. Hey now. Nice. Keep that front end down. Woohoo.
I'm out of the drink again. I don't know. It's so small, the drink for it. You have to have completely full because just hang on to it. Give me, they'll fix you up on the next stop. They'll get you right on the next stop.
Battling with the AI all the time. They should make them run by the FIA rule or whatever. Where they always talk about when they talk about dodgy overtakes. The overtaking driver has half the car to the side. You're supposed to yield, right? Hey, seeing double vision. Ooh, double vision. Triple vision. Looks like the next one's that color too. Nope, it's the darker one. Graphite Bianco or Aveo or whatever. Yeah, I don't like this track during the day. There's some type of a glitch here where you can go and do open world, I think. Maybe we should try it. You know where that is? Something about the old chicane. Look here. There, maybe? Or like there? I don't know. I saw it online. You know anything about it? I think it was something about one of the chicanes has an opening. You can go through and drive around somewhere. All right. T7, Abu Dhabi. However, I see nothing. It's not in here, is it? Dude, it's huge understeer, this car. It's like doing a wheelie every time I get on the gas. Where is this thing? I swear I just saw it. Have you seen this yet? Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy, aren't I? I feel like I'm going crazy. It's totally lame. I'm over it. Doesn't exist. I saw something about it too, now I can't find it anywhere. Alright. Well, I can't find it, so I'm not going to keep looking for it, because I don't think it's worth it. We would have to go, like, do, something I don't want to do. Not interested. If I catch it again, I'll try and remember to watch it. All right, let's get some free stuff. Because that's what it's all about, right? For helping Fanatec sell stuff for, you know, as long as I did. Be told it's all about someone trying to get something for free. Ah. Fucking assholes. I have that conversation recorded, actually. I'd play it, but I'd get in trouble for playing it. Alright, do the 5-star first. I'm sorry, I could get in trouble for playing it. Because I probably signed some kind of NDA to, like, not record it. Oh, that's cool. Get some good money for once.
Yeah.
Thank you. For sure, now I'll get insulted. Hey, here's to not getting 800,000 credits. Wouldn't you rather get this than 800,000 credits, or would you rather get 800,000 credits? Just saying. Ooh, I want that car. Do I own that car? Do I own 3 of these cars? Yes. I just got this car, I think. I got a blue one. Now I got a blue and a red one. Yay! Let's go check. Okay, got it. What's the difference? I mean, there's a lot of horsepower difference there. Can I put a Hemi in it? Can I Hemi swap it? I gotta be nicer. Oh, wait, hold on a second here. Oh no, the Corvette has 2,000 horsepower. I'm like, yeah, it's got the same horsepower as the Corvette. No, the Corvette's got like 1,800. This thing's got 1,100. A little bit different. I'm changing car because I don't want to see this thing when I come back. I'm weird like that. I'm not a Ferrari person. Sorry. Corvette, dude. Who orders Cortez? Who orders Cortez Gold with blue interior like this? I have no fucking idea. Oh, it's blue with a blacked out dashboard? Oh gosh, that's terrible. Oh yeah. We'll leave on this. Mm-hmm. That's nice. That bug? Probably. Spider. Is it? Oh, you know what it is? It's part of my glove. Even better. Well, if we see Tim, we'll be on again. Till now, it's time to go. I just had a static discharge on this thing to make it unresponsive. Love it.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been talking this whole time. You can't hear a word I'm saying. This football's on at 4 o'clock, too. So after the VP race at 2, because that's like a 2-hour race or a 1-hour race, the AFC divisional round between the Bills and the Broncos is on. That's going to be the one to watch today.